Hey everybody, welcome back to Tilling Round Acres. Today we're actually going to be taking a look at some equipment that we have to get used planting red clover or crimson clover, and we actually have some bees that are going to be coming in January, February. So we're going to be using these implements today. We've got Black Boar Cultipacker and the manual implement lift that goes with it. So we've got an unboxing for these today, and then we're going to put them together, and then you'll be able to get an idea of how to use them and what they are, and I'll put the links to everything in the description below. So this is the Black Boar Cultipacker and the manual implement lift, and this is how it came. So you can see the box is pretty banged up, tore on that end, and this other end over here is completely ripped open. Here's the manual implement lift that we're going to go ahead and unbox. We've got to put this together first, or attach it to side by side first before we put the multi-packer or cultipacker on. So you can see this is actually well protected. So we're going to take it apart, open it up, and see how to put it together. Box, because there are parts that the box has dropped out. You just want to put everything loosely together. Go ahead and take this off here. See, it has grease fittings. I put grease fittings both on the same side. You want to make sure that you screw this nut down about halfway before you put everything together, because then you won't be able to use this rotator once you have it connected. To make this easier, I'm going to connect the bracket to the trailer or to the hitch, and then that way we're going to be able to connect everything up to it. So I'm going to get all this out of the way. I got the handle in with the pin and got it connected so that way you can raise it and lower it. And I'm just going to get all this stuff out of the way so that we can finish putting it together. So one thing I forgot to do, there are linkage wear plates. They go on the inside of each of the connections, so that way it'll keep it from wearing the metal down. So I'm going to go ahead and install those. I'm going to show you the easiest way to put the shims in, which is by putting the bolt through and then putting the shim on the inside. Get the other ones out of the way for a minute. Pull this pin out just a little, this bolt, just enough to where I can slide the shim between. And as you're pushing it in, start pushing the bolt through. And there you go. Now we're going to connect the lift itself. The shims go right in between here. And that's where we're putting this bolt. Tighten down any bolts yet, so because I haven't done that, let's go ahead and raise it. Now I'm going to go ahead and tighten up the bolts, and then we'll be able to go ahead and start working on putting the cultipacker on. Now let's see how much better it moves. It's a little tight going up using the handle. However, they did provide you with a tool. So you connect it to the top here. You just use a driver. You can use a drill. That's as high as it goes. And if you want to lower it down, it does make it a little bit easier when you have a drill to use to make it go up and down. So now we're going to work together and try and put the cultipacker on, and it'll be all set. First, we're going to start with the unboxing of the Black Boar Cultipacker. Here's how the box comes opened. All the equipment is in here, and then we just have to put it together to mount it to the lift. So we're going to be putting that together, and stay tuned. So here's the directions. They came in the box. English. Cultipacker assembly instructions. And we're going to try these. I bought these with my own money. It's not sponsored. So we're going to take a look at these and see how they work. They also have some other implements that you can buy. Disc harrow, landscape rake. I'll have the items listed here. So let's get started. Go ahead and put it together. All right, so what I did is I put the box with the cultipacker below it so it'll hold it, because this is on a downgrade. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and lower the lift closer to the top so that way I can go ahead and connect everything, and that way it just holds this still. A couple of reasons why you would want to buy something like this is, one, your tractor may be too big to take down a trail. Two, you don't have a tractor, and this is the only option that you have to do what you need to do to take care of your farm. I'm going to go ahead and lift this up out of the box. All right, so I went ahead and moved the side-by-side forward a little bit. So I'm going to lower the cultipacker down so that I can tighten up the bolts, and should be good to go. I'm going to measure it, see exactly where we're at, see if it's centered. 4 1/4. 4 1/4. Go ahead and lower this down. And this is a 13/16 inch socket. just repeat the same thing on the other side. Now that we got it all tightened down, now we can raise it back up. That's how it's installed. So now that we have the seeds planted, I'm going to use the Cultipacker from Black Boar, and we're going to pack it, and then we'll be done, and we'll find out in a couple weeks whether or not we've got some plants growing around.